Hey, give it up for your host there, Mr. No, how we doing, everybody? Hey, keep it going. How about Food Network fans? We got any Food Network fans out here today? Tell you what, my girlfriend loves those shows. She's like addicted to it. She was watching some kind of marathon the other night, and I said, honey, yeah, I don't know how you can watch all that cooking stuff and still not cook worth a shit. She's like, well, I don't know how you can watch all that porn stuff and still not fuck worth a shit. I will say this about her, though. I tell you, she dresses to kill and cooks that way, too. So. Hey, we got New Year's Eve coming up here, just a couple of weeks, and those New Year's resolutions, it's time for those again. I do have to say, though, I did keep mine this year. I quit smoking. Thank you. Went to the doctor and got the prescription for Chantix. And so far, I've gained 46 pounds. I can't sleep, I'm depressed, and I have panic attacks. Skin falls off in the shower. Tuesday night at the counter at Applebee's, I shit myself for no reason whatsoever. Can't drive or operate machinery either, so I lost my fucking job. Got in a fight with the pastor one Sunday. And tried to kill myself twice, but other than that, shit, I'm nicotine free though, guys. Also, while I was at the doctor, I thought, you know, I talked to him about Viagra. I mean, get on up there in age, and so I had to ask him. I said, doctor, I'm supposed to ask you, is my heart healthy enough to have sex? And he's like, well, you know, we'll have to find out. So he gets out the EKG machine, you know, hooks up all the leads all over me, puts the blood pressure cuff on, and puts a little oxygen thing on my fingers, yanks my britches down. I mean, he nails me for like 10 minutes. He gets done and said, yeah, you're fine. He said I was a little bit tighter than what he liked, but so I'm going to have to go back once a month. I think he said for 6 months. Hey, how about parents and grandparents? Let's hear it for those little kids that we love so much. Parents and grandparents out there. Hey, I got a little 8-year-old grandson named Jordan, and he came to live with my girlfriend and I a couple months ago. And I tell you, you know, big adjustment, you know, when that happens. And he wanted me to take him to school the first day, and so I did. He had been at school about an hour. I'd been back home, and the school calls, tells me to come back down there. I guess he had snuck his cat to school with him in his backpack. So I went down there and picked him up, and the teacher said that he overheard me whispering to my girlfriend that morning that as soon as he left for school, I was going to tear that pussy up. He also wanted me to take him to school, take him to get his shots, because I had to get his shot records updated to get him in school. And so we were sitting in the doctor's office waiting, and there's another little boy in there about his same age, and he goes up to the other little boy and says, "What are you doing here?" And the little boy said, "Well, I'm here to get circumcised." He said, "Do you know where that hurts or not?" And Jordan looked at him and shook his head, and he said, "Well, let me say this. I got circumcised as soon as I was born. Hell, I couldn't walk for a year and a half." When we left the doctor's office, we went shopping and stopped at Walmart's, and you know those balls that you bounce that they glow, they have a little bulb and you bounce when they glow up? Well, he wanted one of them. Couldn't make up his mind whether he wanted a blue one or a green one, so I got him both of them. So I mean, we played with those balls all afternoon, bouncing them, they were glowing, etc. And so when we left there, we were going to stop at Cracker Barrel to get something to eat. Cracker Barrel's always full. So he wanted to take the balls in. I told him, no, you can't take them and play with them in there. So he ended up putting them in my girlfriend's purse. So we get to Cracker Barrel, and naturally it was full. About halfway through the meal, he stands up on the chair on the other side. He says, "Papa, will you take my balls out and let's play with them?" Not thinking how that sounded, I said, "Jordan, I don't think these people in here would appreciate that. Let's wait till we get home by ourselves and we'll think about it, okay?" So they finally uncuffed me in the parking lot. About 3 hours later, we made it home. We was heading up the stairs, going in the house, and right there at the bushes, there was two little dogs there, and I mean, they were just going at it too, And I was hoping he didn't see them, but hell, of course, he did see them. And so he nudges me and he says, "Papa, what are them dogs doing there?" Hell, I didn't know what to say. First thing that came to mind, I said, "Jordan, it looks like that maybe that dog on top, I think his paws are hurt." And I said, "I think that dog underneath's trying to help him." I said, "Does that make sense?" And he looks at the dogs, looked at me, he says, "Yeah, Papa, I guess every time you're trying to help somebody, they just fuck you in the ass, don't they?" Hey, that's my time. I'm Kirk Patrick. Thank you very much.